My girl, I'm going to read for you, my sister. Definitely. Just before I'm going to read for you, though, I do want to say to everyone listening, and I really hope that you will please not tune out for this, but Elsie and I are launching an incredible Afterlight Institute expo next weekend. It's called Ignite the Light. And basically, I know you guys love your psychic readings, your mediumship. It's a whole weekend of that with 20 teachers from all over the world. We're going to have people doing channeling. We're going to have angel readers. We're going to have people doing mediumship, psychic divination. There's going to be actual training where you can learn stuff. There's going to be Q&A. So if you're ever interested in shamanism or working with crystals, we've got all these experts from all over the world. And right now, because you're watching this, I'm going to give you $10 off. So tickets are only going to be $34 US. You get $250 worth of downloadable bonuses if you get a ticket to this. You get access to everything for 10 days. It runs Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But if you can't make it, you can always leave a question. I'm going to be hosting the whole thing. So you get to hang with me. I mean, hello, how fun is that? I'm going to be doing readings. Elsie's going to be doing readings. We really, really, really would love it if you would join us. We would love your support, and we would love to give you that $10 off as well. So if you buy a ticket, I will give you a reading today. And if you buy a ticket and I can't get to you today, you have to buy a ticket before close of business today. I will send you a personal reading in the email. It's going to be 1 to 2 cards only, though, and I'm going to read for you, and I'm going to email you that. If you buy your ticket today before the end of the day, I will do that. I got your back. So if I don't do it live for you and I see you bought a ticket, I will send you a reading tomorrow or Saturday, depending on how many people I have to do this for, okay? Let's make that a deal. Now, it's not going to be mediumship. It's going to be psychic. But I want you to know it's going to be awesome. And Manawa, I know you get it. So I would love if you would buy a ticket. That would be awesome. I think you would really love it. And Marie said, thank you. That resonates. All right. Thank you, Marie, for letting me know. I appreciate your feedback. Okay, let's get into it. My sister, you got a new project. Let's see what we get for you. Are you a cat person? Because I feel like I want to talk about a cat in spirit here. It's funny, I don't get a lot of cats. So when they present, I'm like, okay. So if you haven't had a cat in spirit or it's not connected to somebody in your family, I feel like this cat is a ginger cat. I'm kind of looking, I feel like it's masculine, but really soft. Like soft in terms of the energy, but I do feel like there's a masculine energy there. I feel like it's orange, or I'm not feeling, I see it as being, you know, sort of orangey blonde, like a ginger sort of a cat, not super big either. I don't feel like it was a huge cat. So I'd be really interested if that's connected to you or whether or not that's a bit of a guide. Okay. Oh, you had a cat when you were a kid. There we go. Thank you. There we go. Well, they're here right now. Can you let me know their name? I would love to hear that. And I know you said you'd love to buy a ticket for the expo. One thing I will say is you guys get access for 10 days. So if you are interested, you get access for the whole 10 days. Okay, here we go. You're like, girl, I want to know about my new project. Stop rambling around. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. I hear it. I hear it. I got to change decks. You know, I keep thinking, of course, the decks that I want are stacked under 5 other decks because that's just how the way I roll. All right. Oh, your cat's name was Ginger. Of course. Beautiful. Oh, I love that. Okay. Well, they're here. They're hanging out. They love you. Yeah, it's like, I think it's a male. Hey, can you confirm that for me? But I definitely feel like it's like, if it's not a male, then I definitely feel like it's a male. Okay. But anyway, he's showing me like walking around in between your legs, like kind of doing that thing that cats do, like, you know, like doing around your legs. So that's really funny. Okay, great. Here we go. So let's pull a card from Manawa. And it's about a new project. So let's just get a little clarification on that. Ooh. Okay, interesting. Cool. Okay, so this really... Okay, one of the things this reading is talking about for you. So this is a the past card here. It's the spirit of place card, and this is really talking about you being where you are, but you being exactly where you're meant to be. You know how sometimes we go through life and we're just thinking to ourselves, wow, I'm actually feel that I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Like everything has just come to this moment and I feel good and I kind of know my next step and I feel empowered about where I'm going and I feel ready for that. That's really what this is about. You know, when we see spirit of place, for me, it's about spirit connection with actual, you know, source energy, but it's also about you listening to your own spirit and you being very aware that you really truly are where you're meant to be. And I love that for you. Because of the elements of nature within that card as well, I do feel like you're really grounded. I feel that you're really practical about the decisions that you're making. I mean, you're talking about a new project. I don't feel like you're questioning it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I really feel as though you know exactly what's happening. You're confident in the next step. I don't feel anxiety or worry from you. I don't actually even feel that much excitement. It's interesting. It's sort of like you just know so matter of fact, yeah, this is what I do next. Sometimes I get like that as well. You know, when I think of a new project, I could get super excited, but then when I'm really into it, it just is so natural to me that I just keep going through the motions and everything flows. So I'd love to know whether or not that resonates with you. Oh, you said 100%. Yeah. For me, you just seem level-headed, grounded. You just got this. That's what's so cool. You know, you're just asking me for a card because you want to hang out, and I totally get that. But you already know what's going on. So trust your own intuition. Anyway, I got a couple more cards I'm going to show you here. Okay, we've got the Wizard of Awareness card. So this card is really about, you know, it's just exactly that. It's about how you really are co-creating with the universe. You know, you are actually getting yourself set up to create this amazing life because you're aware of your own power. You're like sitting here aware of your own power. It's almost like we've got this beautiful spirit guide here, you know, this wizard of awareness. By the way, your spirit guides want you to call out to them. They're always there helping you, although I feel like you're already been connecting with them quite a bit. So there's an acknowledgement of that. Also want to acknowledge an power animal for you as owl. I want to talk about owl. I want to talk about a white owl, and it's over here on the side of the like the spirit guides realm. This is cool. Yeah. Ooh, this owl is like filling me with so much stuff right now in my, like, in terms of excitement. Like I just felt like this owl just went zoop, here you go. Oh, you're acknowledging me. Yes, I am acknowledging you. Okay, so this owl wants to talk about the wisdom that you have within. It's like a reconnection with you, where you came from, right? It's that whole spirit of place thing. It's about a reconnection about where you came from. For me, owls are a lot about wisdom, but they're also able to go and look through different dimensions. So I kind of feel like owls can really see. They can see 360. They can see everything that's going on. They can see above and below. They can see kind of everywhere. It's as though they can exist in different places because they have that special vision. So I feel like for you, if you're ever interested, do a lot of exploration and working with owl energy. You can find some different meditations to access and work with owl. But even if you just sit quietly and breathe and just focus and go, I really want to connect with my owl guide, you know, let me know what it is I can learn from you, things like that. I get that. Thank you. They're also talking about start to pay attention and look out for owl symbols. You're going to see pictures of owls. You may see the word owl. There's going to be something about that. One of the things that I get that the owl is also talking about that he can help you with. I do feel it's a male energy personally. That's just, it just has that kind of quality to me. But he's talking a lot about the opportunity to be able to see things from different points of view, which is why I love that about owl, because you can see 360 degrees, right? But you can also look at things from different vantage points. Because he can fly, he can look up and he can see things from an objective point of view. So that's sometimes going to be really helpful for you when you're making decisions. It's kind of like, look up and how can I look at this situation maybe where I'm not so ingrained in it? I can kind of look at it from a different point of view. Okay, I'm going to move on here because I got some other people I do want to read for. I'm just trying to see. We've got the One Ring Circus card. And this is funny. It's like this circus performer on an elephant. Elephant for me is again about wisdom. But this person is kind of like the elephant's looking in one direction and the One Ring Circus card, or the performer's looking behind in another direction. But this is a lot about being able to see in different points of view again, which I feel like is a lot about owl. I feel like they just want me to talk about the owl energy right now, which is about seeing things from a 360 degree viewpoint. So if you're going to be making any decisions, come back to that feeling of peacefulness, groundedness, feeling really good and excited about that, right? And then just remember that if you ever need to, that is kind of like, okay, well, how can I look up and see this from a different point of view? Okay, I hope that was helpful for you. Whew. You love owls, bird points of view. Thank you. Yes, so there you go. It's so good. Okay, cool. Thank you for that. I'm going to break my connection with you. Thank you.